teacher. Today you can read the story of the ant along with us, another terrific Bob book in the Scholastic series. And even if you don't have one to practice at home, we can do some writing based on our story of the ant. If you have not already done so, I hope you'll like and subscribe below and turn on your notifications bell so you know when our new videos come in. As well, if you'll leave me a comment, I'd be happy to record some new videos for you. Anything that interests you can be added. Thanks so much for watching. Boys and girls, I'm so glad you're with me today. I want you to think of some of your favorite places to play. Where do you like to go into? A place that you like to go into to play. I want you to think about that for a minute. Now I have a question for you. Have you ever built a fort? I would like us to write today about a fort. And so sometimes when I'm doing a writing, I like to get ideas before I do the writing. And one way I can collect my ideas is I can make kind of a little web. And in the middle of my web, I'm going to write the word fort. Or, that's sight word for, F-O-R, fort, with a T, fort. I hope that you're writing that too on your whiteboard or your paper with your pencil, however you're doing that, because we're thinking of ideas that we can use for writing about a fort. Now, I want you to get in mind a color that you would like your fort to be. Do you have that in mind? Good. So I would like my fort to be red. Your fort can be whatever color that you would like, and you know how to write those color words. So I'm going to write the word red above, R-E-D, red, and I'm going to put an oval around it and link it to my fort, because that's one thing that I want to say about my fort is that it is red. If you need to pause the video to write your color, now is a good time to do that. If not, we're going to move on. So another thing that I want to say about my fort is that it is big, big. Now, if you already know how to write the sight word big, then you've got this. And I'm thinking of my sight word songs, and I remember that the word big is big, big, B-I-G. And I'm going to put an oval around that one, connect it, and then connect it to my fort. I have two ideas, and I want one more thing to say about my fort. When I'm doing writing, I like to be able to say two facts, things that are real and true about the thing that I'm writing about, which today is the fort. And then I like to have some way that I feel, some feeling thing that I want to write about when I'm doing writing. And my fort is going to be fun, and it's going to make me feel, my feeling word is going to be happy. So I'm going to write fun and happy to help me know that those are words that I want to write in my story today. So fun, three sounds. Is for F, just like in fort. Letter U says fun. Letter N, lowercase for these. And then I do my oval and connect it to my fort. And happy. happy. H. A, hap, hap, hap. And this one happens to have two P's, this word happy. And we know that the E sound on the end of words is almost always the letter Y. So now that we are finished with our brainstorm, I have the word red. You might have a different word for your color word. I wrote big, maybe you wrote tiny or small, however you want your fort to be. The word fort is my main topic, the thing that I'm writing about, and fun and happy for feelings about my fort. My first sentence is going to have the word red in it. And I think I'll say, I want a red fort. So I is the sight word I, but it's also the beginning of our sentence. And so it is in uppercase, and after that, lowercase. I, two finger space, want. Do you remember how to write the word want? That's right. W-A-N-T. Want. I want a. Now we know when we say in a sentence, that's usually sight word A, pretty much always like that. I want a red fort. Now those are up in our word web. So we've got red and fort. Don't even have to do the sounding out. We can go up, leaving space between the words red and fort. Now, if I'm very enthusiastic about this idea, I might put an exclamation mark. If I'm feeling kind of regular about this sentence, I'd probably put a period, and I'm not asking anything, so no question marks required. I'm feeling enthusiastic, so I'm putting an exclamation mark, and that will change how I read it. I want a red fort. Now the next one I want is to talk about the word big. And so my next sentence, and I'm finished with punctuation on this one, so I need to start with an uppercase again. Now, once I've left my two finger space, I do not have any more room on this side of the whiteboard, so I'm going underneath this one to do an uppercase I for the word it. It. The T goes right next to it. It. It will be big. Will. Two finger space. And the sound is w, I. Letter I. Will. Very good. Now, if you got W, I, and L for will, you did an excellent job using your sounds for writing. This one is one of those double L words like the word doll, so I'm adding that extra L. If you did not, don't worry about it. You used your sounds, and that is fantastic. It will be, ooh, two finger space, easy sight word, B, E. It will be big. Finger spaces, don't forget. B, I, G. And I'm just putting a period on that one. And I'd like to go back and read again before I finish my writing today with my third sentence. I want a red fort. It will be big. And now we've got my feeling words about fun and happy. I will have fun and be happy. I, leave that space, and I can fit that sight word I, but also the beginning of our next sentence. We've finished the second sentence with punctuation, so we need to go back to the uppercase letter and then switch back to the lowercase ones. I will. Now, we use the word will right here, so I can leave a space and I can copy it. W-I-L-L. I will have. Sight word have. I'm thinking of the song that I know for sight word have. I come all the way back, go underneath my uppercase I's, below them, and do the lowercase h for have. H-A-V-E. I will have fun. Leave that space. F-U-N. I will have fun and, sight word and, A-N-D, and I will have fun and be happy. Be. Be is in this sentence too. Sight word be. B-E. Happy. Happy is right here. It has 5 letters in it, and I think that once I get my 2-finger space over here, I'm not going to have room to fit in all of those letters. So I'm going to come back here and go below my sight word have and carefully writing my word happy, making sure that I'm imagining the mid guideline right there and making my P's break through the bottom guideline along with my Y. And I'm going to add an exclamation mark to that one because I'm feeling enthusiastic and happy. Are you ready to read my whole writing with me? Thank you very much. I want a red fort. It will be big. I will have fun and be happy. Do you think I could illustrate my red fort now? Did you change some of your words to be the words that you used in yours? Well, if you did not and you want to change them now, you're certainly welcome to use your eraser and change out your color from my word red. You could erase the adjective, the describing word for your fort. If you said tiny or small for your fort, or some other word, you could change it out for the word big. Did you have different feeling words there? Did you use the word happy or did you choose another one? You can change them out if you wrote along with me and you want it to be more reflective of your own web. Good job writing. Writing is so important when you're learning how to be a good reader. It helps you very much, and being a good writer is a terrific thing too. I'm so glad you were here today and helped me do my writing. Are you ready for our goodbye song? Did you push like and subscribe? Is your notifications bell turned on? Are you waiting for every video we put out? I hope so. Hands up. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye, my friends. It was so nice to see you. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye, my friends. Have a lovely afternoon. See you next time.